Market is based around open houses in many of our showrooms, CEU lectures going on like crazy, cocktail parties of showrooms showing new lines. I believe today we had 35 different events happening in the building all day, and all of them reached designers and end users.
Welcome to Carriage House. We're a 40-year company to designers and architects, started in Miami, and we specialize in the finest European and American product. We look for unique things, all of us, and we're always trying to bring to the design community and their clients things that everyone else won't have.
Romo has been in existence for 100 years. We're a family business. Everything's available, 48-hour delivery from the UK, which, you know, it's a little challenging. If you need something and you want a reliable service, you go to Romo.
Hi, I'm Windsor Smith, and I'm going to show you my collection at Cravat that I'm launching. It's my new outdoor collection.
We selected Windsor Smith mainly because she's just such a talented designer and has a great relationship with one of our biggest showrooms, Cravat. She fit the mood of what we're trying to do. In this economy, we're trying to make it cheerful and happy and bright, and she definitely hits that on the spot.
My inspiration was truly sort of that optimistic period of time in life in the 1950s when, I don't know, I was looking through photographs of Richard Burton and Elizabeth Taylor in their suntan and big hats and big sunglasses in Acapulco. So, or Tahiti, some exotic, fabulous place. So the colors all come from, you know, sort of that thought process and just, you know, a naive, playful summer.
My name is Eileen Catherine Boyd. I'm an interior designer, and I've just launched my first fabric collection with Durley.
We chose Eileen Catherine Boyd because she's really hitting the market very strong. She has her entire line at Durley, which is an amazing fabric showroom that we have here in Dakota. And she brings something that I think is very Florida and California-esque, which is like this Hollywood Regency, really regal patterns and prints that she does. And they're colorful, once again, happy, bright, and that's what I think we all are looking for nowadays.
Whenever I work with a client, I always like to meet with them, get to know them, look around their surroundings, see what they're wearing, and I like to suggest that everybody's got a color story. When we worked on this fabric collection, I wanted to have some really bold signature prints. This was drawn in my sketchbook, and the CAD designer and I worked on this together. And one of my favorites, Pulse. Again, you can see the broad strokes of color. This fabric I designed for my sketchbook from a little Bulgari necklace that I had, and we turned it into a repeat.
So we have two panels that we featured. The first one was with Windsor Smith and Eileen Catherine Boyd, discussing colorful characters, and they both are in themselves, the way they dress, the way they design, and even their product. And it gave designers a really good look on winter's not going to be browns and oranges, it's going to be pinks and greens and magentas and all these great colors. We also had our second panel with photographer Scott Francis and designer Barbara Berry, talking about awareness to details and why they do what they do and choose what they choose in their industries. Our capture phrase was, Scott captures the moment, why Barbara creates it.
Barbara is always inspired by the grace of form, simplicity of line, the feminine form. The new collection with Baker has been a very highly anticipated collection. It came after an 8-year hiatus. It has been received very well with the press, with all of Barbara's fans who were very, very excited about seeing something new from her.
We also celebrated the opening of Scott Francis' gallery. It's the third show that the Coen Brothers Centers have had. It started in LA, then went to Manhattan. Now it's in Dania. We had an amazing turnout, a great group. His art is fantastic. He has the most covers of any photographer for Architectural Digest in all times.
I work in a digital medium. I have for the past 7 years. For me, as a kid who was drawing and painting all the time, this is my sweet spot as opposed to shooting with film. I have complete control in the post-production process, using brushes and drawing lines and combining exposures, and I'm really painting with these pixels.
Well, Scott's really an amazingly good composer. He knows how to handle really complicated structures, and he has a vision before he goes in. It's obvious because his work looks totally finished.
There's a wide range of subjects in this exhibition. There's celebrity homes like Jennifer Aniston's home, and there's world-class architecture. I've spent the last 30 years traveling this globe, shooting beautiful things.
It's wonderful being at Dakota. It is what it's supposed to be, an exclusive marketplace to the design community and their clients.
And the building was bustling, busy everywhere. People were looking at what the best things are in our marketplace. And you know what? Dakota really is the only source in South Florida that can offer everything under one roof.